Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Motorsport Manager. We are continuing our season here. We got one race left. We are currently in first place overall with Lau and Chi as second place. Lau looks pretty unstoppable. I think there's still double points for this last race. I can't remember. But I think Lau is pretty solidly up there. But definitely our team is very much in first place, and I don't think there's anything anybody can do. I'm trying to think of math-wise. I suppose if somebody gets first and second place and there are double points for this last race, it's possible we could lose it, but it's very unlikely. We seem very solid in where we're at. So, actually, I could check real quick. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for... No, where am I looking? There's the different votes. There we go. Current rolls. Yep, double points for the final race of the season. So that means that there are, let's see, 10 points for winning, 8 points for second, 2 points for bonus, 40 points available, I guess, if somebody gets first and second. So, I mean, definitely we could lose, you know, the individual racer position, but as far as the team, they would have to get all of those points, and we would have to get 0 for them to beat us, and that would be Thornton. They'd have to get first and second, fastest lap, and we would have to get nothing for them to beat us. So unlikely, but I think technically still possible unless I'm messing something up with the math. But anyway, let's get into it and see what's going on. Rudolph sets steering pace in practice. Got the car condition update. Shouldn't take too long. Interview with XBC Sports. Absolutely. Your driver, Laos, won the title. Congratulations. Any comments for us about the winning driver? He learns every last drop. Yeah, absolutely. He's done a great job. And he's still got so much potential to grow as well. 3 pit mistakes. Yeah, that's rough. Okay, so let's go check out the pit crew. I'm sure people are just really tired right now and things like that. Actually, not so bad. Only Underwood here is really tired. So we will swap Underwood for, I guess, Gillett here. We may want to swap some of these other guys around, though, that are not as tired anymore. Oh, this front jet guy up here needs to go. He made some mistakes. All right, that's looking a little bit better. I mean, not super great here, but we could swap out. No, there's not really anybody else we could swap out. Let's swap this. No, not that guy in. Guess that's about as good as it's going to get. So, no, actually, if we do this, there we go. That's better. Pretty good. I mean, the fixing is not as relevant in this context. So, no, that looks good. I'm pretty happy with that. We could hire somebody else, but nobody here has really good tires, and that's the one thing that we're the lowest on right now. So I'm okay with that. One good thing we got coming up is in 3 days we will have our factory upgraded, which is really cool. Car repairs finished. Let's wait till the factory update finishes, and then we'll go check out the reliability and stuff like that we're doing. Building upgrade completed. Factory level 3. So we got 6 part improvement slots, 10 part development staff. And we can keep upgrading if we wanted to, but we're not going to do that right now. Let's go check out the car, and we'll go check out the improved parts section. And yeah, look at all these 6 slots now. We can go all the way up to 8, obviously, if we get more people, but now this is a pretty good start. 30 staff allocated, and we can do some more parts here. So how do we want to do this? We want to start working on the parts that are really key for next year. So that one. We're already working on most of them. This one could be slotted in there, and that's pretty good. I don't think we need to overdo it, because obviously the more we add, the slower it takes. Is there anything we want to take away? I don't think so. I think this is one of everything. And we may not get it completely maxed out on all of these. Man, if we can get that gearbox as high as possible, that would be amazing. It's a really good gearbox right now. And then reliability. I mean, we can plug some stuff in for reliability just to say. But again, it's not as big of a deal. No, I think we're good. We're good on reliability. Fully focused on performance. We're just going to get a little trickle of reliability. It's really not that big of a deal. 28 days after race. It's going to be... I mean, it's not going to be maxed out, I don't think, before we go to next season. But hopefully it gets pretty close. I think we have some new sponsors coming up here soon, too. Yes, we do. All right, so first place, second or above. Really liking the second or above. Plus double on United States. Pretty good, actually. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that one. It's a little bit less upfront and a little bit less per race. But, you know, second, you know, it's double the positions that we can go for. So I really think this is a better deal for us. Plus, it's actually 4x bonus for United States. That is huge. And we got enough United States tracks that we could probably get something good from that. And we got plenty of money in the bank for the last race of the season, so I'm okay with that. Some of the other races are finishing up. Travel to Cape Town. Contracts running down. All right, yeah, we are on target. Cape Town, 10% chance of rain. They absolutely love coming to work in the factory. That's good to see. Nothing here specific. He's not feeling pressure at all. Contracts running down. So we got a driver, a lead designer, and a race mechanic all running down at the end of the year. So, let's go talk to Chi real quick. I think I'm still good with keeping her around. I mean, she's got a lot of potential left too. Sorry about that. I had to mute myself to sneeze. No, she's done such a great job, and she's just really good. She's a wonder kid, wet weather pro right now. I mean, she's really good all around. I know it's maybe seemed boring to keep the same drivers over and over and over, but I'm really having I think I've been having a lot of fun with these guys. I think they've been doing a great job. So we'll go ahead and renew her contract. She is fairly important status. And what did we make? Lao is currently an equal status. So we're going to make you an equal status as well. Wages aren't very important to her. I mean, we're going to have to increase her wages something. So how many we have? We got all the way to 614. Let's give her half of that. It's a pretty good increase in pay over what she's currently making. I prefer a long contract. I'm okay with that. Bonus size isn't very important. We're going to make you a bonus, though. If you get 4th or above, we'll give you an extra $36,000. She's not very patient, though, so I'm really hoping this makes her happy. Actually, you know what? If you make 4th or above, I'll give you $90,000. I don't care. If you do good, we'll pay you money. Huge increase in pay, so hopefully she's happy with this. And an increase in status. She went from number 2 to equal status, so I'm hoping this is okay with her. And then who else? We got our Lilith here, which, here's the thing with Lilith. We need to plan for what the next series is going to, need from us. Not that one, that one. Because I don't think there's any spec parts. There's not, are there? No. Don't see any spec parts. Let me just make sure that I'm looking at the right thing. Let's go back to this one. Because we should see, yeah, spec engine. Okay, so yeah, there's no spec parts. So that means we kind of need her to be an all-around good designer. Or we need an all-around good designer. So, on that note, we may need to go look at designers. Let's see if we can get us a really good one. Like good old Rachel McAdams here. Wow. Incredibly good designer. Probably not cheap. Are you at all interested? She's got -2 days for each million spent. Oh, extra performance? Wow. Okay, this is a really good designer. Unemployed. Approach you. Not interested. Well, I'm about to be in a higher championship. Give me a chance. Okay, fair enough. Wow, she's a good designer too. Moira here. Not so great on the engines. More reliability, less performance though. Additional great component slot. No condition loss on first race. Interesting. Reliability, that's some pretty good stuff here. She doesn't have really any room to grow. She's interested. All right, we'll start negotiations. What does she want? Wages are important. We're currently paying her $65,000 per race. So, what's the highest we can give you? 588. I'll give you 350. We'll start with that. That's a lot. Goodness. Guess we'll give you a 12-month contract. I'd like a nice sign-on bonus. It's a lot of money to spend on her. Guess we don't have to say yes necessarily yet. Bonus size is important. Fine. If we get 4th or above, I'll give you a really good bonus. All right, we'll send that over to her. Anybody else that we wanted to kind of look at real quick? Anybody that's got a lot of potential? We could try and steal somebody. Like Hamilton here or somebody like that. Brock over here has got some decent potential. Currently unemployed. Nothing down here though, which is unfortunate. And who knows, we may even try to get... we may still try Rachel Adams here again if we get up into another tier. And then the other one we need is a race mechanic, right? 1 month left. Could just renew this guy's contract. We do. I mean, he's got pit stop and nurse, which are both really good setups. Yeah, we're going to need the part fixing at some point and other things. I think I'm going to let it go for a little bit. I'd like to see how much we get off of, you know, some of these other people. Or specifically, you know, if Moira, you know, responds back or anything like that. I think we can hold off a little bit on Nadim here and see if we can get maybe a better guy. Although if we're going to do that, we need to get it soon enough. But we'll do it after this next race. Let's go ahead and get to this next race. And then we'll talk to them. We got a month left, so we're good. Okay. Telemetry Center 4 weeks. All right. We want to go with the 2nd or above. Or do we? 3rd or above. 3rd or above, 1.2 million is actually pretty good. We'll go with that one. $200,000 less for... if this was an American track, I might go with the 2nd or above, but it's not, so we're not going to worry about that. Part fitting. Let's go ahead and fit parts real quick. Let's go check that out. Currently, the best stuff for this one is gears and brakes and front wing. So, gears, brakes, and front wing. We're going to give you the better brakes. We're going to give you the better front wing, which you already have. And we're going to give you the better gears, which you already have. Everything else looks good. We'll give you the better other things. We'll give you the better suspension. And that looks good. All right, cool. Should be pretty happy. Pretty good cars here. We're getting there. Well, let's race. Last race of the season. Come on, guys. We got to do this one. We got this one. Bit of a windy track. Balmina? I guess those aren't Mexican flags. I was going to say those are Mexican flags, but they don't have the eagle. Okay, we'll grab you two. Car setup. Do we have a Cape Town Track A setup for you guys yet? No, we don't. Okay, so that's fair. All right, we're gonna go ahead and stick it. Kind of stick it in the middle like we've done before. Handling, speed balance. Something like that. We'll kind of lock that in for now. Tire choice. Do we want to go to ultras? Durability is so low in ultras. It's like almost double for super softs. I think we'll leave it on the super softs. That's going to be fine. No weather to speak of. No bad weather, I should say. All right, we're going to confirm you. And then we'll change yours as well. Again, trying to lock in a little bit of the middle of the road here. Something like that looks good. Tire choice. You're on ultras, but we're going to move you to softs. Super softs, I should say. And weight stripping. We'll go do the weight stripping now. Why not? $70, $70, $60, $70, $60. Looks pretty good. This is the one that gets a little bit more. I'm going to drop you just a smidge more just to get that extra bonus. I think we'll still be okay. And we'll take our practice session. All right, pause it up. Let's go 2D and send out. And they're off. Let's go and bring you both back in. All right, I got a grade over here, so that's a good start. Okay, so let's move this downforce up a bit. We'll do just a little bit of both. Handling up a bit. I kind of want to keep the speed of bounce close, though. Something to that effect, I think. Wow, your speed balance is terrible. Guess you need a lot more acceleration. So I'm going to bring you pretty far down. And then handling, something like that maybe. We'll try something like that. A few changes and then they're going to be off. I think it's going to be kind of hard for us to get these locked in this time around. Let's bring you both back in. Okay, we got an excellent. That's a start and a great. So we're heading the right direction for a couple things. Technically lower overall. But a lot of that's because the downforce went the wrong direction, which is fine. So move that up, something like that. Went from good to great. Okay, and then we need to keep the speed bounce right on the money. Something like that, I guess. Hopefully that's not too much on the handling, but we'll see. Send that out. Got you up to a grade at least. Went from very poor to good, so we're at least heading in the right direction with the speed balance. Doesn't need to go more though. Who knows? Go a little bit further. Good to great. Smidge more there. And then good to poor. Oh, that's going to change some other things, though. We were good. So maybe something like that. Handling went from good to great, so we actually need to come back over here a little bit. Speed balance went from good to very poor to good. Something like that, maybe. Got one more time for one more call in. All right, I mean, getting there. I think we can tone the handling in. I think that'll be fine. Did get a couple excellents here, and we know where the grade is on the handling. So we just need to get the handling back to that. Is that messing up the speed balance too much? I think that'll be pretty spot on. Did we ever get your handling to great? Yeah, we did. Okay, so same thing here. We'll just get your handling back to great. Or close to it, without messing the speed too much. Might actually try that, just because maybe, you know, excellence on that side of it. Who knows? We'll see. All right, and they're off. We'll let them run it out this time. I feel pretty confident that they're going to come back with a pretty good result at this point. Didn't time out too good. I mean, overall, as far as pacing. But we're not running on the fastest tires right now. Yeah, we're pretty far down the list. But I'm not too worried about it. So we'll see. And we'll probably start off on the Ultras, to be fair. Just, we'll swap over pretty quickly here. Best birthday ever. I mean, at this point, we've got enough money for the season. Any money that we get, you know, from that we can save on the race itself will help us with our car for next season. So, obviously, that is still important. That's not what I wanted. I want to change the knowledge. We'll go Ray. Actually, you know, we're going to go Pit Stop Guru. And then with you, we'll do Race Trim and Nurse. Any signs of rain? No, it's actually going to be a fairly warm day. Car setup. Really? Really? I mean, this one's okay. In fact, we're going to come in here. We're going to save this setup for now. But I'm a little surprised about the good that we got. That chassis fuel's not a deal. Go that. How did we miss it? We did not miss it by much. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to lock this in without... Something like that, maybe? I'm not super happy with that. I don't want to break the speed balance off as much as it is. But we know that grade's over here, so we can't be too far off of at least grade there. We'll move the handling there. It's closer to where it was. Great there, and maybe even a little bit to the right of it. Do something like that. I think it's going to be okay. We'll start you off on Ultras as well. No fuel option changes, that's fine. And driver strategy. Don't want to go too crazy, but we got to at least start off pretty strong here. And weight stripping is good. Let's go. Let's get the race going. Last race of the season. Where are we? Pretty far down, aren't we? Really far down. That is very unfortunate. So this is going to be kind of a rough race for us to get back into a good position for. "37 laps too. Goodness. All right, come on, Chi. Get yourself up there. All right, moved up to 7th. I mean, that feels pretty good. Let's go ahead and drop you down to pushing high. Burning through our tires super fast, though. Our tires are just now getting up to speed of where we would want them. What? Oh, virtual. Okay, I was like, what? No, we're not coming in for a pit stop. A virtual car is just not good enough to pit with because it's only out there for a few seconds. Actually, technically, I guess it's right at a minute. We're going to drop the tire wear down to neutral. I'm going to keep pushing on engine mode for just a little bit longer. Yeah, the car is not going to be... I mean, they're not going to be... I guess I could have dropped off the pushing, but it's about to come back up here in 4 seconds anyway. Come on, guys. Tires are looking pretty good. A bit warm. We're going to go ahead and drop it down to conserve for now. We're still pushing. I'm going to have to come down to medium. Got to get some of that fuel back at this point. Still in ultras. We got somebody ahead of us who's on super softs, which is impressive. Some of the plays. Come on, guys. Thankfully, first and second are not the people we have to be worried about. Tires starting to get a little cool. We'll keep it going for now. Man, first place is really, really booking it. I don't think this is one of our better tracks, to be honest. I think we're going to pit Chi first because her tire wear is a little bit worse. Probably at least 2 pit stops in this race. So that's something to kind of plan towards. All right. You can go. Can you go one more lap? Don't know that you can. We're gonna go ahead and go up to push. I'm actually gonna have you pit this next lap. All right. So we got 29 laps left. This will get us almost 15 if we're very careful with them. So we might be able to get 2 pit stops out of these. Looks like nothing will change here. We'll just go with balanced. And we'll try that. That allows up to 8th place. Now he's back down to 9th. We'll have him pit after this. Lau, go ahead and start pushing and plan your pit. Again, same thing, nothing really changing there, so we'll just leave it on balance for now. All right, go ahead and come out a bit hard. Actually, we're going to leave it on push. I don't want to go super crazy. We'll go and do high for at least a lap. Get you back in the mix of things. Okay, we're going to drop you down to medium and neutral. Lau is pitting. He just came out. We will drop you up to high and pushing for a lap. She's back into 7th place. It's good to see. We'll drop you back down to conserve for now. Starting to get some of the fuel back that we burned at the beginning, so I think that's pretty good. A couple people pit in. We're up to 4th now. We're going to drop you down to conserve. Try and conserve these tires. We really need to get these tires up to, what, lap 22? That's a long, long ways away. Up to third at the moment, and sixth. It's not too bad. You know, I feel like I'm seeing a little bit of jitteriness. Is there anything I can change with the graphics real quick? Drop down to high. I'm just going to turn VSync off. Because I do have the G-Sync, the NVIDIA stuff, so I don't think I actually need G-Sync. Or VSync, I should say. Goodness, too many words. Everything else should be okay, I think, for now. If I just do it high, what will it do? Alright, we'll apply that, because I just want to make sure it's running okay. Apologies for that. Is that any better? I don't know if that's any better or not. Still feels a little bit jittery for some reason. Maybe it's just me. Perception. I think I said that about one of my other videos too, and maybe I'm just perceiving things differently, or maybe my video card's being goofy all of a sudden. I'm going to bump you up to neutral on the tires. You're getting a little cold there. All right, we're back into positive on the fuel. Down to fourth place, though. We'll hold on a little bit longer. Bump you up to neutral as well on the tires. Don't know that we're going to get 5 more laps out of you. Four more laps, 46%. We'll see. Guy ahead of us has got ultra tires, so that's part of the reason why he's quite a bit faster. But he's going to have to pit sooner. So we should be able to pass him again anyway. 41%, 40%. We got, what, 3 more laps to go that I want to get through. Let's drop it back down to conserve. Why don't you go a little bit longer on neutral. Back up to third and in 5th place. That's pretty good. 32%. I don't know that we're going to make 2 more laps with this. We'll definitely at least get 1 more lap. We really need to kind of push it a little bit further with this tire, though, to make sure that we have plenty of tire for the last set with just 1 more pit stop. So I'm going to try and push 1 more lap after this. A bit risky, but I think it's okay. Okay, we will have 16 laps remaining. Just going to be pushing it with these since it's only supposed to go up to 15 laps. But if we go really conservative, we should be fine. Park condition I'm not worried about. Pit strategy apparently won't make much difference. We'll keep it unbalanced. We do have about half a lap in the bank of fuel, so we got a little bit of chance to push a little bit if we want to. Tires are getting really cold, which is pretty bad as well. I'm going to leave it on neutral. The tires are already warmed up. I'm not going to go crazy. Do I want to go high? I'm going to go high for a lap. See if we can get back in the mix of things. I want to keep Lau out for probably 1 more lap after this even. Seems like he's in a really good place with his tire wear. Yep, we are definitely going to pit. Last set, 14 laps to go. Might be able to push with him a little bit more. All right, we have a chance to do something if we go fast. All right, we are going to leave you on pushing for now, but leave you on neutral. Come on, Lau. Let's get a good pit stop here. Looked like a pretty good pit stop. We're going to go and push up to high, and you have a little bit more. I'm going to put you on push for now. We'll drop you down to conserve. And we'll leave you on push for a little bit longer. Alright, now let's drop you down to neutral. Leave you on push on the gas. A couple of people ahead of us will need to pit. Maybe. Stefanato probably will need to pit. Costa maybe as well. Alright, tires looking pretty warm over here. Let's drop you down to conserve for now. Tires starting to get a little bit cold over here on Cheese side. Still pushing with the fuel. I think we can push a little bit longer too, though. So I think we're okay. Come on, guys. Keep going. I don't know, Chi. I don't know if you're going to make it 8 more laps. 61%. Lao should be fine. Chi, I don't know. We're going to have to bump you up to neutral. Just get a little bit more heat into the tires for now. If they get too cold, that's just as bad. Alright, we're in 3rd and 4th. First, probably we'll need to pit. So we might be able to get 2nd and 3rd here. If we can hold on to the tires here. I'm drop you down to medium for now. Keep pushing with Lao for the moment. I gotta drop you down to conserve again. I don't think you're gonna make it 5 more laps. There's no way. In fact, we're gonna have to go all the way down to backup. Goodness. I want to move you up to neutral for a little bit. Just try to get something going in those tires. Yeah, I know. The low temperatures are actually hurting. %, 3 laps to go. I don't think you're going to make it. Come on, Lau. Come on, Chi. Couple more laps to go. 2 laps to go. 24% already. Oof. She's just barely going to limp across the line with this. Jamie Latra. That's Thornton, so they're going to get some points off of that. Come on, Lau. Keep going. Put you up to high. Try and fend that off, that attack off. Last lap, guys. Come on. Oh, we got to bump you down to medium. You're going to run out of gas. Come on, guys. Now, Chi fell down to 4th. Lau, you're going to be able to hold on. Yeah, 2nd place. Chi dropping to 4th right there at the end. It's unfortunate. But we got the sponsor objective, and we got some points. So we're in a pretty good spot. It's possible Chi dropped out of 2nd place overall. I'm not sure, actually. I'll have to look here in a second. We were able to do it with just the 2 full pit stops like I wanted. So, man, Costo ahead of us actually got 3 pit stops. He actually put on ultras there, right there at the end, and was able to catch back up. So, that's definitely an idea, definitely planned. If you got a good pit crew, just change some really, really fast tires and just push them. Go crazy. Oh, Chi actually did get the fastest lap, so she did get a couple points for that. And that's 20 total points for us. Actually, I guess double, so 40, I'm guessing. Race winner, 2nd place. Yeah, we got it. We secured first and second driver and first place team overall. Actually, it didn't look like we got double points, did it? Maybe I misread it. But yeah, no, it's good stuff. That is the way you end a season, is on a strong finish, second place finish overall with a fourth place driver behind it, with the fastest lap as well. So not half bad. Got some good traits here. I mean, Lau is just really, really becoming a great driver. Chi's got a little bit of growth to go still in smoothness, consistency, and things like that. But overall, still doing really, really well. Our poor little backup driver is just there. He just exists. We did get our sponsor money. So that race only cost $900,000. We still got $4 million left to go for next season. That's it. 2022 winner, Drivers' Championship. Got the best driver. We got the best team representative, which is me, of course. 3 race wins, 9 podiums. Really, really good season. That feels really good. We're going to be able to advance to the next tier. Prize money, $31 million in prize money. Pretty crazy. Pretty good to see. All right, well, that's a save. That was a little bit of a long episode. We did a little bit of kind of looking at scouting and stuff like that, but we'll do a little bit more during the between season episodes. The next episode will be a bonus episode where we go through a little bit of kind of we still need to get our designer, and we need to get another mechanic signed up. However, we want to do that. But yeah, we're going to we'll see you next time for that bonus episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this season. It's been exciting, and next season we are finally in the top tier championship series. So I think it's gonna be really good to see. So I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you and goodbye.